Hello, I am Michelle Petrie of the Petrie team with Metro Roberts Realty here in Buffalo, New York. I am standing in front of my newest listing here in Clarence, New York at 4370 Autumn Trl, and you guys are going to love this. The house, 4-bed, 2.5-bath, pool in the backyard, but huge yard aside for games, pets to roam, all the good things. So this home is in a neighborhood. It's in a neighborhood right off Bergetold, and there might be 50 houses in this neighborhood. It is so quiet in here. One of those neighborhoods that you probably have driven past a million times and never realized that it was here. So this home, a colonial 2-story with a 3-car garage, which is huge. We all need the extra space in that garage for, the lawnmower, the bikes, all the winter toys, things like that. Now, this property, they just had the brick driveway redone with the sand in between, so it's all been really cared for in the last few years. So I think that this was an addition, not by my clients and my sellers, the third garage, but because of the way it's attached and the fact that it's brick on this side, I do think that this was an additional garage that was added beforehand or before my clients bought it. It wasn't part of the original house, just the way the roof line goes and everything like that. They did put new garage doors on and new garage door openers since my clients have owned it, which is very, very nice. So we walk up here with the path, very detailed landscaping, which we all appreciate. Something that's simple, crisp, easy to take care of, because I want to be outside enjoying that pool they have in the backyard. I don't want to be mowing and weeding and constantly dealing with that. Beautiful front doors, beautifully decorated, simple. Can really enjoy a summer's day, a fall day, a spring night, anything out here on this front porch. So the nice double doors as we go inside, we're going to enter into this foyer area, which they do have. This was originally a closet, which was opened up to be more of an open concept and a bench area to put toys and shoes and your guests' jackets, things of that nature. But the detail, I really just appreciate. Just more texture, more depth to it. It was just, they paid attention. They paid attention and things that mattered most. So when we come in here, we have beautifully new hardwood floors. If we go to our left, we have the dining room. A really nice setup in here. So this definitely can fit 8 people. I think you could fit a table in here that's a little bit bigger. If you see the detail in this chair rail, really exquisite. I love a good chair rail that has detail in these rooms and crown molding. It just adds a little bit more sophistication to a home that might not have been there to begin with in a higher class. So all the windows in this house have been replaced, which is good. So they open really nicely. I do believe these windows have a warranty on them as well that's transferable to the new buyer. Chandelier is stunning. Now, what I also look and appreciate in here, outlets 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's probably a 6th one over there. In such a small room, I think that's really nice to have, because as we keep developing in technology, everything needs to be plugged in, and I want the convenience of putting things where I want. Now, they gutted and redid this entire kitchen. Custom slow close cabinetry, quartz countertops. Look at the 2-toned with the island and the regular cabinetry. Really, really classy. Outlets on the end. Seating area for your guests or for breakfast bar. They do have the built-in drink fridge as well. holding quite a few bottles of wine and liquor down there and an assortment of beverages. And this is coming back to the glass cabinetry in the kitchen. Only a couple, not all of them, but just a nice variety is coming back in that way. New appliances, dishwasher, the oven, fridge. I love, 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 love these lights. Just absolutely stunning over the island. But everything was redone in here. They have the hood right above the stove, gas. So I don't know about you. I'm a very big gas versus electric stove person because I don't understand how to cook on electric, to be totally honest with you. These are nice. Pantry style here. Just perfect kitchen that actually makes you want to cook in it. If we go over here, we have the half bath. Very nice. Smells fabulous in here also. Very simple, which is right off of the garage. So when we come in from the garage, again, we have the 3-car garage. So there's 2 on this side and then the bay over there. Again, why I think it was an addition, because it has those 2 doors entering into it and not just open space there. So when we come in from the garage, we can hit this mudroom area where the laundry is. The laundry is hidden from everything else. We have a nice sized closet for all our daily needs running out the door for sports, events, all sorts of stuff. We don't have to worry about it. So we have the laundry with storage up top, a door to the backyard that we can use to sneak out. So when you have people coming in from outside, you don't necessarily have them traipsing through your living room or kitchen, things like that. And these floors in here, I forgot to mention about the kitchen, have been refinished and redone when they did the remodel for the kitchen. And then we walk into this stunning, cozy living room. This is a new insert gas fireplace that they put in. They did have a wood burner there before, but they did not use it. So many people nowadays are looking at the inserts. The built-in cabinetry, games, puzzles, whatever you want to put in here. Hess trucks. I still get Hess trucks for Christmas. My mom started buying my daughter Hess trucks for Christmas. There are lights up there which do brighten up everything. It's like no one even lives here. Look at how clean everything is. Just clean. It's like they don't even have a kid. The crown molding, I really love. I love good crown molding. Just takes it through the entire downstairs here. Now, before we go out those sliding doors, I did miss over here. They have a second living room. You might use this as an office, which would be a huge office. But look at this setup. I mean, this is a really large sectional couch. This is a very large entertainment stand and TV stand. You have your little bay breakout here, so it's not a square. It's giving it a little bit more depth. I do love the green. Green is back, green is in. I love the detail on the wall. It's harder to do than it looks. The carpet in here is newer. Very nice. I really love this room. It is just so cozy. And here's the basement. We'll go down there later. I think everyone wants to see the outside, right? Because who wouldn't want a backyard like this? So this sliding glass door leads out to a 3-season room. Very nice area back here. Hang out, dinner, entertaining drinks with friends. And now we walk out to this overhang, which will come with the house as well. Plenty of space to sit, to entertain. They have the fire pit area over here. Again, just so much space at this house. And look at this pool with the spa, It is a heated pool. It has a brand new heater in it. It is a heated pool and saltwater pool also, which is a very big thing now. Much better for your skin. Much more enjoyable swim. You're not worried about your eyes burning with the chlorine anymore. So they do get this professionally opened and closed every year. But who would not want to hang out in this backyard all summer long? So we have the fenced in area for the pool, but we also have a huge backyard here that you can play games, have more space for dogs, kids to run, whatever you want it to be. But it's not an overwhelming amount where you dread mowing the lawn. There's a gate out here. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3 gates that exit the pool area. I have not heard a car come in here yet, which is just really peaceful. I know we do hear the neighbor weed whacking his lawn right now, but we all appreciate a good neighbor that is taking care of their property, which they obviously do. It is gorgeous over there. Let's head back inside so we can hit upstairs. Oops. I love that there's a ceiling fan in here too to keep the air circulating, because it does get, in a 3-season room, it can get a little bit stale. All right, so back into the kitchen, which we love, can't get enough of. And we're gonna walk right upstairs. So 4-bed, 2.5 bath. Walk right up these stairs. Nice railing, modern looking. Is original with that original wood, but it has been painted, but it is a stunning color. Very nice chandelier. So we walk into the bathroom. Full bath for your guests, your kids, whoever is going to utilize it. The tile work in here is nice, very well cared for. And again, very simplistic. New windows again. Nice white shower. Who doesn't love a nice white shower? Clean, white, nothing to do. And this is their guest bedroom. A really good size. Faces the front of the house. So if you remember, that gorgeous tree was in the front landscaping. There's that beautiful neighborhood. With the wonderful setup for closets, California closet style. Really nicely set up and organized. So they fit 2 really good, nice size nightstands next to this bed in this room. We have a linen closet here. Very deep, very nice linen closet. Everything that you need. Their kids' room. Really good size room. Fun, exciting. Oh man, he must be enjoying what happened yesterday. 2 goals each. This room faces the backyard and that wonderful pool. And again, very nicely detailed California closet style closet. Can't ask for more. I know I get super happy and excited when everything is organized. I don't know about everybody else. So I should point out this house does have forced air and central air. So check off those boxes. Those are also newer. The office. Love this room. I love that there's hardwoods in here. Staring right out into that wonderful backyard while you work. Doesn't seem too shabby to me. Recessed lighting. and the primary suite. Look at these colors. Neutral, but has depth to it. Really good size room. King size bed, 2 huge nightstands, and plenty of room on both sides to fit other things. I mean, a really nice size dresser. This, if you're getting turned around, does face the front of the house. And in this suite, we have their walk-in closet that is also California'd. So can we say that? California closeted. So a lot of space for everything. Really beneficial. Don't forget your bill stuff, guys. You need room for your bill stuff. And their bathroom. So there was a second door here to separate things, but they decided to take that out for them personally. But a sink that is separate from the shower and toilet room. Very nice, clean, separate light in there. There is fans in these bathrooms as well. There are fans in these bathrooms, so you don't have to worry about ruining the ceiling and getting all the moisture in here. This is really fabulous. Really great size house. And they've done a lot of work to this house since they've been here. Now if we go back downstairs, we can go in the basement. Now the basement's unfinished, but it is ready to be finished. Could be very easily finished. So, regular basement. They use it as a gym, workout area, storage room, all the things. So they have a whole house water softener in this house that they installed. They have a new humidifier, Humidex as well. Look how organized this is. Absolutely great. New hot water tank. As I mentioned before, new furnace and central air unit. So in the Clarence area, they do what's called the time of sale inspection, and that means that they have to inspect the sump pump and the sewer line, or if you have septic, they need to inspect the septic to make sure that it's working properly before the sale can close. Here's your electrical panel. Make sure I'm not going to get shocked. 200 amp and still room to put in there, even with the pool. That's a lot. Glass block windows in a basement. I love. It's much better than what I call the Matilda window when she broke out of the basement in the Trunchables house with one of those flapping windows. So the glass block windows actually do benefit 2 ways. Obviously security, not going to break through those. Not that we're worried about that. But also it prevents water from coming in from the outside. You know, those old windows that were the flapping ones were not, you know, made to withstand any sort of weather. So that's why sometimes you'll see that there was some water penetration and probably vertical cracking in the house, in the basement. That doesn't mean that there's foundational issues, and this house doesn't have any of that, but it's always a benefit nowadays to have glass block windows downstairs. I just love what they've done with this house. Even the shades. You know, the shades, the detail on the shades with the colors in this room. The shades go with the table. Obviously, that table's not staying, but it really is just a nice setup. Back outside. Let me even look at the lanterns out here. It's just a really nice setup. As many of you know, this is in the Clarence School District. Clarence is top in the state, top 3 in our area being Buffalo and surrounding areas as well. So the top 3 in our area are Clarence, Williamsville, and Orchard Park. So Clarence is a highly desirable area because of its school districts and therefore resale value, even if you don't have kids, those moving to the neighborhoods or to the Clarence area wanting the school district. That's why we came here. My husband was born and raised in Clarence, as many of you know. And when I met him, he had a house in Tonawanda and we wanted to build our house and he was adamant about going back to Clarence. So that's where we are and we love it. There has been one car that has driven by in this neighborhood since I've been here that I've seen. And it is just super quiet. I actually did last week take their bike out and ride around the neighborhood, and it is just so nice and peaceful. And there's people walking and dogs being walked, and people are waving. They always wave. They don't even know me. They don't know who I am. They obviously know I don't live here because the people that do live here have a lot of friends in the neighborhood and they know I'm not them. But everyone waves anyways. It just seems like a really good place to call home. Like, it's not just a house. This is a home. So if you're interested in learning more about this home or any other home in the area, DM me, comment below. I'd love to talk to you more about it. I'm Michelle Petrie, your Buffalo Realtor, keeping tabs on all things Buffalo so you don't have to.